Whether as a fun one-off activity or whether you are an advent fanatic, gambling, or more accurately, casinos, is something that a large number of us have tried. But as one of the highest earning entertainment industries, did you know that casinos also have a great number of tricks up their sleeves to milk the most money out of your wallets? But before we expose all their secrets, remember to redeem your free jackpot by smashing that subscribe button, and also turn on post notifications by ringing that bell, so that you can be safe from getting ripped off. Remember to completely destroy that button. If you like this type of content, check out the channel to see more banger videos just like this one. It's gambling 101 knowledge that just about every game you'll find in a casino is rigged in favor of the house. However, many of these games are worse than others and are designed to keep you from getting that bonanza. But did you know that it's not just the games but the building itself that keeps you playing a lot more? This brings us to our first point, which is that most casinos lack clocks and windows. One of the casino's devious techniques is to have no windows or clocks within the building. When you glance out the window, you may get a rough idea of what time it is. Furthermore, you would feel more connected to the real world. But the goal of casinos is to disassociate or make you feel like you are not connected to the rest of the world so that you can focus on the games. It is also for this reason that the clock is not included. With this approach, casinos ensure that the player is unable to keep track of his or her playing time, and you end up emptying more and more money into more and more games. Suffice to say, this is a nasty trick. But let's move on to the next one, which is that casinos make use of bright lights and sounds. You may have noticed the dazzling lights and loud noise as you entered the casino. While some may feel that this is part of the design, all of these were picked specifically to keep the players awake. Casino operators' primary goal is to keep their customers longer to earn more money. In addition to this, every time you play around on a digital casino slot machine, or any game for that matter, you'll notice eye-catching visuals and sounds. It's only natural that each win, big or small, will result in joyful graphics and a soundtrack. When you lose though, if you concentrate on the animations and music that play, you can further understand how they make you feel, and you're just a few symbols away from a large win, or that you're missing that one scatter symbol that will activate the bonus round. These animations are designed to make you feel so bad that you'll keep spinning the reels until you hear and see the happiness-boosting sounds and images of a big win. Crazy, right? The next one sounds illegal. That it is. Casinos want you to be drunk. From time to time, you may notice the waiter bringing you an intriguing cocktail. Although you may believe that this is a gift of hospitality, once the person begins to consume alcohol, they will have no idea what to do next, whether they should quit playing or not, which will benefit the proprietors. They also prefer to give more drinks to those who spend more money and play more games than those who spend less money and play fewer games. Another reason for this is that as you leave the casino and return home, you will remember how generous the casino was in offering you free beverages. However, they can provide you with such beverages because you have most likely spent and lost a significant amount of money. And in contrast to this enormous quantity, you are given a drink that is worth well less than what you have spent. But listen to this next secret. Slots are placed strategically. All slots in any casino are strategically placed to maximize profits. Almost no company will place a random assortment of slots on their floor. Managers and casino owners check over their floor designs and concentrate on the high-traffic regions. Heavy traffic zones, such as those at the entrance or those that connect to other portions of the casino, such as in-house stores or hotels, are ideal locations for premium slots. When we mention premium slots, we're referring to the games that attract the most bets from casino visitors. Most people neglect the slots at the back, and they receive fewer bets than the average bets within an establishment. You can be sure that the underappreciated cabinets are the best casino slots to play. So, the deeper you go, the greater the edge that you have over the casinos. Here's something else they probably don't want you to be aware of. Some slots hook you with smaller but more frequent wins. You're probably playing on a high RTP slot if you're receiving a lot of winning spins on a certain game. RTP, return to player, is a statistical measure of how much money a slot machine can pay out. Keep track of how much money you're collecting from this type of game, as these slots often pay out a small amount for each victory. High RTP slots are designed to keep you playing so long that you lose a significant portion of your bankroll to the house. On the other hand, with this type of slot machine, you have complete control over your losses. That's one heck of a nasty trick, but the next one is equally as crazy. Don't play with the regulars. Before you pull up a chair, take a look around the table to see who else is playing. Do not sit at a table where the dealer welcomes each player by name, or if the players appear to be at ease and confident. Those are the regulars at the casino. Locals in casino communities spend years at the tables, getting to know them well enough to consistently win. So, attempt to select a table where the other players appear to be approximately your level of experience. This should help to level the playing field by a fair amount. Instead, play at more crowded tables. The slower the game progresses and the more time you have to consider, the more people per table are there. This is especially useful if you've mastered the fundamentals of the game and want to practice strategy. But the next one is something that you have to know. There's no such thing as hot slots. Unfortunately, there is no such thing as a hot slot machine. In truth, each spin on a slot machine is completely random and has no bearing on the previous spins. It's all just a lie. There is no such thing as a hot or cold slot machine, where your chances of winning rise or decrease depending on the circumstances. You will never find a slot machine cheat code that will increase your chances of winning. Your chances of winning will always remain the same in the evening and morning, or after a casino employee has repaired a machine. Machines are programmed to pay out at a specific pace, and it's difficult to know when that will occur. Instead of going away from a lucky machine to visit the restroom, some folks make a mess right at the slot machines. Addiction is real, and it is always horrible and pitiful. But the next one is a tip to actually earning money from the casino. Let's keep this as our little secret. Is it legal to count cards? Yup, you heard that right. Casinos don't normally expect you to do this, but they can't prevent you from doing so. It's also a lot more difficult than most people think, and it takes a long time to master. There are only a few hundred professional card counters on the planet, but sadly, to counter this, even if card counting is legal, the casino has every right to throw you out and prohibit you from doing so. The dealer, security, and possibly the pit supervisor are all keeping an eye on you. If they don't toss you out, they'll very certainly tweak the regulations to catch you off guard. These casinos are more of a scam than we even initially thought they were, and this is why all these secrets are things that they don't want you to be aware of. Hey, you made it till the end of the video, which means you definitely liked it. If you know of a secret that we missed out on, tell us by leaving a comment. And also, take a look at the other videos we have on our channel, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. But for now, we'll see you all next time on another video. Goodbye!